What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So we finally got on the bank. I got here late, so the first night is almost upon us, hence the false light, why I look all, because yeah, I've got a torch down there somewhere. Yeah, so basically I had a walk around the lake, didn't see a lot. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 people fishing. They've not seen anything, not heard nothing. Morning all. So, quiet night. You know, you saw it on the last vlog, the lake was really low. Let me show you it now. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. The lake has completely filled. I have no idea where all that water came from. But as, oh yeah, look, new cradle just there. Nice. Yeah, so we're set for the night. The rods are out. So this swim's called the Sunken reeds. I'll show you it all properly tomorrow. Tonight I just want to get some food on, and yeah, I'll show you the spots tomorrow. I've got the bait boat with me, it's under the bed. Didn't get a chance to get it out tonight because of the it was getting dark quick. I had to get the over wrap up, I had to get everything in the bivvy. So yeah, I mean, it is so warm though, it's not cold at all. I mean, I've got my extra large tracker, all singing, all dancing fleece on, but there's really no need for it, to be honest. So yeah, let's just see what happens. I've got two snowmen out and one on a little sort of particle bottom bait, so we'll see what happens. I had to go with the Noddy Pro, or the Cheating Pro, or the Deeper as it's called. I was casting it out, I was winding it round, and I'm thinking, why can't I see any fish? There's no fish at all, anywhere. So anyway, I've had a few casts. I found a couple of nice clear spots, like you can tell where it's silty and stuff like that. And I found a couple of real clear spots on the Noddy Pro, and I thought that's a bit of me. So clipped it up, worked out the length on my rods, clipped all the rods up, bosh, 2 rods straight on that, and then the 3rd rod's just over a deep sort of silt patch that sort of gullies in like that. If you didn't have the Deeper Pro, you'd never know it was there. Drops onto the first shelf. It goes like 9 feet to 12 feet before it drops off again into sort of deeper water. So I'm sitting right on that shelf. So I am quietly confident. The birds have been absolutely going ham at the moment. They've just calmed down. There's sort of reed beds to the left and right of me, and they're smashing up and they're getting randy and doing the sex and all that, or they're trying to by the looks of it. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe we'll have a fish and I'll be able to show you a decent fish. I'll be able to show you my rigs and things in the morning. I am going to experiment with a couple of rigs in this session. I am going with my faithful sort of bottom rig, the rig that I really prefer. Going back to the Deeper Pro, there weren't no fish around, couldn't work it out. Then all of a sudden I realised, hang on a minute, this little box here, it's got a little empty box on the screen, says fish icon. By then I've already put my rods out on them spots. Clicked it. You got to turn the fish icon on. So didn't have the fish icon on. Who knows? I don't know if there's fish there or not. Maybe I'll get the Noddy Pro back out again tomorrow. But it is a really mild night. It's overcast. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So I want to try and do a better vlog for you guys. It's going to take me a little while to kind of get into the swing of things, but I'd love to show you sort of baits and stuff like that tomorrow. I've got some boilies sort of soaking in some just like a it's like a walnutty type sauce, but it's not oil, if you know what I mean. I can't explain it. And there's the baits I'm using from Steamies, which are the toffee and tiger nut baits. So fingers crossed, they smell amazing. Honestly, you can really smell the tiger nut, but at the same time you get that sweet aroma of the toffee. Really nice boilie. I dyed some as well. I've dyed some pink, but I'll show you all that tomorrow. So yeah, first night of the vlog. We'll see what happens. I'm doing tonight and tomorrow night. So we've got a couple of nights. Nothing's come out this week at all. The lake has been deadly silent, so hopefully we can kind of change that. That would be really good if we can do that. But we'll see what happens. Apologise about the poor lighting, guys. It's obviously quite dark now. So I'm going to have something to eat. I think I'll have cheese and bacon sandwich is what's on the toasted sandwich at that is what's on the horizon. I might have some burgers or something, you know, something. Ugh. And a nice cup of coffee. So, right, stay tuned and I'll catch you. If you don't see me with a fish, I'll catch you in the morning. I am confident. I do feel really confident. It was really mild last night. It's about 7:30 in the morning right now. There's a slight wind, nothing too major. Let me show you the swim. So you kind of come down this bank. I've got to watch my footing, make sure I don't slip. This is known as the Sunken reeds. It's a bit of a mess in here, so I do apologise. Here we are. The old faithfuls are out. New cradle. It's a sabre. Fishing with knowledge, apparently it says on it. Look. Fishing with knowledge. I don't know about that, but yeah, so there's me. Bit of a mess, apologies. Got me waders, and I was saying about the water level. Look at the water level, look. It's come right up. I mean, it's right up now. I can't believe it. Can't believe how high that's come up. Right, so I've tied that rig. I've gone for like a multi-rig. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, look, let me show you. Right, let me just tilt this so I can see it. Oh, there we go. Right, zoom you in. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got a pink pop-up on. Let's get me pointer. I've got a pink pop-up on here. Quite a big hook, and this comes onto a piece of braid just here. And then it's linked to a nice stiff sort of boom. This is £12. This is the colder stuff. I can't think what it's called now. But anyway, not mono, fluoro. It's quite stiff. It's stiff link or something like that it's called. And so this is tied with an Albright knot just here. And then I've got a perfect piece of putty. So what will happen is it will sit kind of like, I'm just trying to get it, there you go. It will sit on the lake like that, is how it's going to sit up. I've tested it in the water, and this piece of putty here will just be enough just to sort of slowly sink it down like that, and it will sit like that, is how it will sit. So that'll be just perfect. Oh, you can't even see it, it's out of shot. Let me just raise it up a little bit. There we go. So it will sit like that on the lake bed. This rig was responsible for me landing my personal best at Twinersh. So I don't know what it's called, a multi-rig, a combi rig, I'm not exactly sure. I use a little rubber just there, just so I can sort of govern where on the hook it is, and that is basically that. Hopefully you guys could see that. Okay, it's very difficult trying to get it right. There we go. go, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Whoa, there we go. So yeah, that is going to be my little pop-up multi-rig. It's worked well for me in the past, so we'll see how we get on with that. All I've done on the end is stuck a loop so I can put it on the quick link. I'm going to use it on the running inline pair again, because that's what I've got faith in over here, the running rigs. So we'll see how we get on. Hopefully, just put the kettle on. Nice kettle, lovely jubbly. It's a bit small, I'm not gonna lie. You can get like 2 cups out of it, maybe 3 at a push, but it's alright, it's alright. It does what I need it to do. Rocket Ron's still in the swim, so I'm hoping he's going to bring me some luck. I mean, I've been feeding him. As you can see, he's been really close. He was very close to the bivvy just a second ago. To me just a second ago. I was quite surprised actually, because they normally back off, but definitely didn't. It is an absolute mess in here. Look, I should quickly show you. Let's pick the tripod up. Look at the end of my bed. Look, it's full of tackle and crap and so, oh well, if you ain't in a mess you ain't fishing, as they say, so we'll see what happens. Really feeling really confident. I just got a feeling tonight is going to be the one. I think we'll be alright tonight. I might get the Deeper Pro out again and give it a go. I'm waiting till lunchtime before I do anything, if I'm honest. Got that rig set so we can hang that up somewhere. Here we go. Look, nice little hook there, that'll do perfectly. Hook that on now. Ready to go. Ready to hook me in the hand. Can you see it? There you go, look, it's just hanging up, just there. So be careful down that end of the bivvy, I think, otherwise I'll end up hooked to the bivvy and hook through me hand. I need to sort this mess out and get myself organised as it was. So, but yeah, I am feeling confident. The sun's trying to break through the cloud. I know it's going to be cloudy all day. They've kind of said it's going to be cloudy all day, so get your head around it. It's not going to rain, so that's perfect. Rocket Ron, get your tail feathers away from my line before I seriously kick your backside. So we'll see what happens, hopefully. But they are nice looking birds, pheasants. I don't eat pheasant, but you know, better than a duck. The ducks have been driving me crackers. They've been smashing up the reeds next to me. All they need is a bit of Barry White music going, I think, the way they're going on. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Rocket Ron's just about to walk through my lines, so he's going to mess me up, no doubt, and get himself tangled up probably, but we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you informed as we go. Review of the week. This is the Noddy Plus, or the Noddy Pro as they call it. What do I think of it? I think it's a lot of money. If you want to buy this, it's like retails at £209. A lot of money. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, 100%. I fished this lake for 8 years and I found features that I didn't even know were there. With a marker rod, you just wouldn't know they were there. Would I buy it again? Yes, I definitely would buy it again. Definitely worth a bit of investment if you've got a bit of extra cash lying around and you know, you want to make a difference in your fishing. I mean, like I say, the pros to it are feature finding. Yeah, you can see the fish if you remember to turn the fish icon on. Like, first time I used it, I didn't have the fish icon on. I was thinking, this swim is barren. There's no fish around. Would I... Let's have a think. Some of the cons. What don't I like about it? It gave me a pretty sleepless night knowing that there's fish there and I should be catching. Are they carp? No idea. They could be bream. There is a setting to find out how big the fish are, but you've got to kind of leave some of the chase on, you know. You can't just sort of know exactly what size of the fish are, otherwise you're just going to completely crack yourself up. It played on my mind all night last night, knowing that I was on I'm on fish. Now, whether they're tench, bream, roach, who knows? Who cares? I know there's fish there, and if there's them fish there, I know the carp are going to be patrolling. Now, it's funny because a bit further down, let me put this thing down, a bit further down, one of the guys said to me yesterday, oh, I know there's fish on the shelf, I'm fishing just on the shelf. And I thought, how does he know that? But I think he's probably got a deeper pro, to be honest. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It is a good bit of kit. I can imagine it being more beneficial on like a really intimate lake, like maybe, you know, if you've got small snaggy areas or anything like that, it shows up everything. There was a sunken branch come past the swim yesterday in the light breeze, and it did sink. Not very big, and that picked it up and showed it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it for that. So right, so today I'm going to tie up some rigs. I'm going to get the bait boat out and get some bait out there about midday, so I'll record that for you guys. But yeah, I mean, all good. Other than that, we'll see what happens. I would like to do a review on this Sabre cradle, to be honest, and tell you what I think of that. You can buy them in Angling Direct. I think they're like, I think it was like 60 quid, and I'd love to do a review on it. Problem is, I can't do a review on it till I catch fish. Now let me give you an idea. Let's set the let's just set the scene. This lake is notoriously hard. Right, this is called, we're going to call it, in all the vlogs, we're going to call it Old Mcdonalds, okay? So I'm going to say, we're on Old Mcdonalds again. So we're on Old Mcdonalds, we're in a swim called Sunken Reeds, and it is notoriously hard. The guy that was in this swim yesterday, he came out as I was dropping in, and he was saying he fished all the season, the whole season, and our season on here starts from May. He's fished the whole season and he's had 2 bream. 2 bream, that's it. Now, bearing in mind, in October when I come, I caught them 2 carp. So we was off to a bit of a flyer with the vlogs. So we were kind of spoiled. The last trip I had a pike. Pike, of all the fish, a pike. But we managed the pike. And we'll see what this trip produces, if it produces anything. There's a couple of fish I'm after. There's a number of 30s in here. There's probably, I would say, round about 16 to 20. I'm talking to a friend of mine who's kind of top rod on here at the moment. He's had 54 fish through the season, so he has smashed it. That is unheard of on here. He was saying, you know, of all the fish he's had, there's probably round about 16 to 20. Now, there used to be some real big fish in here, like 58 pound and 45 pound. There was a 49 pounder. Well, they've passed away now. So we're looking for the smaller fish, if you like, to come up. But I think this place is going to do a 40 this year. Now, my goal is to catch one called Whitesand. Whitesand's a fully scaled linear. A fully scaled? No. It's a zip linear. A stunning fish. She's getting on a bit now, so I'd like to catch her. She averages round about 34 or 36 pounds, depending on what time of year you catch her. Her weight fluctuates. I mean, she's come out as low as 32 and been as high as 38. So kind of around that weight range is where that fish is. That's the first fish I want to catch, or that's my target fish for this year. Other than that, the goal is to beat my personal best, which is 32 pounds 5 ounces. The fish are in here to do that. Maybe we should set the goal a bit. Maybe we should set the goal we want to catch 30. Yeah, I think that's fair. A 30. That's where we're going to set the goal. I want to catch a 30. That would be a dream come true on here. The fish fight pretty hard in here because it's so deep. Not as hard as maybe some of the shallower lakes. Like when there's not a lot of water, the fish kind of go everywhere, you know. But each fish I've caught out of here, they do fight hard. So not that I've caught that many out of here. I've been on here a long time. I've been on here 8 years. I didn't fish properly for a couple of years of that. So if you're getting on board with me, you better prepare yourselves because it's going to be a long, painful journey. So I thought I'd tell you that. What I'll do is I will put up a map of the lake and give you an idea of each swim and the name of each swim, so that when I say I'm in a certain area, you guys and girls will know what I'm talking about. But I've been waffling on for like ages now, so, and as you can see, I've only just got up. My eyes are still stuck together. So we'll see what happens during the day. I'm going to tie some rigs quickly, get some stuff ready, and then I can show you my rigs and things. I'm going to get the kettle on again. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. Always like to have 2 cups of coffee, or when I'm fishing probably 10, but we'll see what happens. One thing I will ask you guys, please don't forget to hit the like. That would be really cool. And if you are new, then why not subscribe? We're going to be doing lots of fishing content this year, so keep an eye for all the vlogs coming. I will still be doing some gaming, obviously, with Fishing Sim World and the Division 2. I know a lot of you don't like the Division 2, but even if you could drop in and just give us a little thumbs up on it, you know, just to sort of go, yeah, there you go, bug, there's a thumbs up, but I'm not sticking around, I can accept that. That'd be really cool. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get cracking, and hopefully these vlogs will get better as we go on. Like I say, I couldn't vlog a lot yesterday. We've done our first night purely because I got here quite late. By the time I managed to pick a swim that weren't in 6 inches of mud, and I kind of felt that there would be a few fish in here, being this time of year. It was late, it was dark before I knew it, so we had to crack on. One of my rod rings don't line up. That's not good. I've got to sort that out as well. So, right, catch you in a bit. Okay, here we go. Okay. I need a bit of practice with that boat, I would say.